The biggest problem with older LTSC builds was getting stuck on outdated Windows versions for years. Tiny 11 LTSC v5 changes that completely. This version is now based on 25H2 instead of 24H2, which means newer support, better compatibility, and official support stretching beyond 2034. And somehow it still feels faster and cleaner than regular Windows 11 LTSC. Hello and welcome back to Apidus. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Today we'll take a look at Tiny 11 LTSC v5. Start by downloading the Tiny 11 creator from the official link in the pinned comment. Run the creator and click on Build. Make sure your internet is turned on so the creator can fetch the necessary files. This process usually takes around 10 to 20 minutes, depending on your internet speed. If you don't want to use the creator, you can also download the ready-made installer directly from the official site. In most cases, that's the faster option. Do not download Tiny 11 from random sources or unofficial websites. Those are unsafe and you risk infecting your PC with malware. Our site is the only official and safe source. Also, we do not support piracy in any form. We strongly recommend activating your PC using a genuine Windows key. Once the process is complete, you'll see Build finished successfully inside the creator log. And once the installer is ready, we can move on to the installation part. You can install Tiny 11 using two methods, with or without a bootable USB. First, let's go through the method without a USB. It's usually the easier and faster option. Open Xeno. You'll find it inside the folder the creator just generated. If needed, you can also download it separately from our website. Xeno allows you to install Tiny 11 without creating a bootable USB. All you need to do is select the installer. It'll then show you a list of drives. Choose the drive where you want to install Tiny 11. Make sure the selected drive is empty and does not contain important files, because everything on it will be erased. Within around 5 minutes, Xeno will finish setting up the OS. Restart your PC and you'll find Tiny 11 available in the dual boot menu. This way, you keep your old operating system and files while also getting a fresh Tiny 11 installation. If the dual boot screen doesn't appear, you may need to create it manually using a BCD editor. If you need help with that, feel free to contact our support team through email. Now let's check the second method, installation using a bootable USB. Choose this method if Xeno doesn't work for you, or if you prefer doing a clean and traditional Windows installation. Open Rufus from inside the folder. If you downloaded only the installer, you can head back to our website and download Rufus separately. Use only the Rufus version provided by us. The standard version from the web may not be fully compatible with Tiny 11. Insert your USB drive and make sure it has no important files on it, because all data will be erased during the process. Select the installer and click Start. Rufus will now flash the installer onto the USB drive. This usually takes around 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your USB speed. Once it's done, restart your PC. As soon as your manufacturer logo appears, press your boot menu key and select the USB device. If you don't know your boot menu key, you can quickly search it online. It's usually F12, F8, or delete. Inside the installer, choose your time, region, and currency format. If you want another language, you can set that up later after installation. Next, proceed to the drive selection screen. Carefully select the correct drive. Choosing the wrong one can permanently erase your data. After around 5 to 10 minutes, the installer will automatically boot into the desktop. And if you want to convert your current Windows installation into Tiny 11 with a single click, check out our app, Velotic. This isn't a sponsored segment. It's an app built by us. Your PC decides your mood the moment you sit down. You open it to get things done. It drags, it stalls, it resists you. Velotic ends that. This is not another cleaner. This is control. You launch it once, and your system stops working against you. Everything responds. Games run clean. Apps open instantly. The lag you tolerated is gone, not for a day, every day. Velotic adapts to you. It reads what you're doing and tunes your CPU and GPU in real time. No manual tweaks, no risk, just consistent speed. It removes junk before it builds up. It shuts down hidden processes that steal performance. It does it quietly, without breaking Windows. You unlock over 500 tested optimizations. One click removes bloat. No confusion, no trial and error. You install apps instantly. No setup friction. Power shifts when you need it. Performance when you push. Stability when it matters. You recover massive disk space through safe compression. Nothing gets deleted, your files stay exactly where they belong. Your system finally has room to breathe. This is not a temporary boost. This is how professionals run machines they rely on every day. Built over 4 years. Trusted by thousands. Refined with every release. You install it once. You stop thinking about performance. Velotic. For people who refuse to tolerate slow. Now take it further by turning your Windows into tiny 11 or 10 in just one click. Open Velotic. Go to debloat. Press play on tiny 11 or tiny 10. That is it. Your system transforms in one move. No file loss, no broken features, same setup, completely different performance. If you want the details, open the info section or use the guide in the description. You already know how your PC feels right now. This is what it should feel like instead. Once you're on the desktop, the real setup begins. Open the Configure toolbox on the desktop, go to the compression section and enable it. Compression cuts disk usage almost in half, and it's recommended for most PCs. The process can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, but you can continue using your PC while it runs. Though honestly, this is probably the perfect time for a coffee break. You earned it. Compression isn't mandatory. And if you ever face issues afterward, you can disable it again with a single click. Once compression is finished, let's check the storage usage. It's only around 8 gigabytes. A normal Windows installation often takes 40 to 50 gigabytes because of unnecessary bloat and forced updates. We'll also post a benchmark video in the next few days on our HT channel. You'll find it linked in the pinned comment once it's released. Now let's get connected to the internet. Open the Configure app, head over to the browser section, and choose the browser you want. I'm choosing Chrome, but you can also pick Opera, Edge, Firefox, Zen, or Brave. Once your browser is ready, visit both our YouTube channels from the Community tab. On Apetus, we post installation and setup tutorials. On HT, we post benchmarks and configuration guides. You can also join our Discord community. You can hang out with other members, get support, and stay updated there. You'll also find links to Velotic and the Tiny11 website directly inside the Configure app. If you experience crashes or memory-related errors while gaming, turn on paging files. You can do that from the Configure app inside the Paging Files section. Just click Enable. Paging files are disabled by default to save a few gigabytes of storage, but enabling them helps prevent memory errors and crashes. Restart your PC afterward to apply the changes. Now for the most important setup step. Drivers. Windows 11 usually installs dozens of bloated, outdated, and unnecessary drivers automatically. They take up extra storage and sometimes don't even work properly. With Tiny11, you choose what gets installed. Open the Configure app, go to the System section, and launch Driver Booster. From there, you can scan for drivers and either install everything or just the ones you need. If you're a gamer or video editor, you'll definitely need graphics drivers. You'll also need Wi-Fi and Bluetooth drivers for proper connectivity and speed. On laptops, battery and touchpad drivers are also important. And if you're unsure what to pick, I recommend selecting all of them. These drivers are curated specifically for your PC, so nothing unnecessary gets installed. Once the drivers are installed, your new minimal Windows setup is fully ready to use. Tiny11 is a premium service. Why premium? Because we provide security and support, something most free builds simply don't offer. Sure, there are free builds available online, but many of them are unstable, broken, or worse, filled with hidden malware. Here's the deal. You get a safe and stable operating system that's reliable for both daily use and serious work. And if you run into problems, we're here to help. So grab it now before the deal disappears. Thanks for watching. This is Apidos signing off.